A lot of people talk about the limitations that an academy may have being a military-based organization. In my mind, that lends themselves to being an advantage rather than a disadvantage, because the discipline they practice every day, every night, from getting up every morning to making their bed, to having to memorize the knowledge book. Those little things like that tend to carry over to how they play football, which is in a disciplined manner. So I know that they had an unfortunate game against Memphis where they had the ball turned over 5 times. That is really not indicative of a Navy football program or an academy football program. They pride themselves on taking care of the details. So I would expect those guys to come out with a greater sense of detail and discipline in that regard. So we've got to prepare our guys to be able to face a team that's not going to make mistakes, that's always going to be in the right spot. And we can't count on someone else making a mistake for us to make a play. We're going to actually have to beat somebody with technique and assignment.
We all do our assignment, play together, stay together as a team, make sure offense we take advantage of every possession. I feel like we'll do good.
I try to go into each and every game knowing we're going to win. And if you make a mistake, correct it on the sideline when you go in, and then live the next play. You can't dwell on, if you drop a ball one play, you got to come back and just catch the next ball and just help your team secure drives and win games.
To leave a legacy for our senior class is to have a real good senior year. That's what I really want.
We're live right now?
Oh yeah.
Really? Live right now?
So live.
Well, welcome to Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium here in Annapolis. And 3:30 today, 20th ranked UCF will take on 5-1 Navy. And when you come here to the academy, you cannot help but absorb and appreciate the history here. But Gary, this is the triple option. How does Navy run it so well?
They do it because they prepare that way. This is a Naval Academy specialty, just a solid program, and they challenge you. They really challenge you. Everybody's got an area that they are responsible for. You got to be very disciplined. You've got to be patient. You can't overreact. You have to take care of your area. If I'm their coaches, I'm sitting there thinking, we got to get pressure on the quarterback.
This is a day where they talk about where Florida's speed can come into play, and UCF certainly has that.
Well, we've seen it. We've seen Killens being able to run the ball on 96-yard runs on offensive rushing.
Anderson's
speed.
Mike
Hughes on interceptions and return. So they're starting to get all 3 facets of their game working.
Mackenzie's playing at a high level. One of the things that he's done as a leader, above and beyond his play, is he's grown as a leader. Our guys rally behind him. The whole offense rallies behind him, the offensive line, the receivers, the running backs, tight ends, and everybody else. Defense rallies around him. He's been an awesome leader. So I'm excited to see him go out and do what he's done the last 5 games and being accurate with the football, taking care of the football, and making good decisions.
We finna take over. We finna take over. Hey, we got a ball. Hey, but today, we play for each other. We all there for each other. We ain't worried about nobody else. Cause everybody play on this field right now, it's all about us, baby. It's all about us. It's all gonna remain that way. It's gonna remain that way. We play for each other, we play as a family. This is no team, this is a family. It's gonna remain that way. What team?
Let's go.
Be great to the best of Be fast, conquer, and finish the defense. Be fast, conquer, and finish the defense. Compete with design, TSL, and no kill failure. Compete with design, TSL, and no kill failure. Fight to protect the water to your left and the water to your right. Fight to protect the water to your left and the water to your right. This is your home. This is your home. Ride the light. Ride the light. Y'all ready? Yeah. Nice. Y'all ready? Yeah.
You're getting the same effort from your teammates, no matter what, no matter when, no matter where. That is what matters. It's the person standing next to you. It's the person standing in front of you. That's who we play for. That's why we play as hard as we play. That is why you have won the games you have won, because you've been focused, you've been intense, and you paid attention to the details. That is how we are successful. Today, go out and exemplify that effort and that focus.
They come deep all the time. They deep today. They deep today. They deep today.
I'm thinking in my head, pass. All right.
Here we go, boys. Let's have some fun. Bring your own energy. Let's go. I didn't see it out there. I didn't see it in there. Every possession matters against this deal. Let's get the rock back. Let's run them off the field. All right? Do your job with force and violence and precision.
The magic is right here. The magic is right there. There ain't no secret.
That's what we should think. Let's go get it done. In their place, on their turf. Let's go get it done. Let's go.
We out here, man. We out here. The Navy ship stops here. Yes, sir. Navy ship stops here, baby. It's gonna get real out here, man.
I'm excited to go up there and see the pageantry of the academy, and I know it's their homecoming, so it's going to be even more special. We're not going to treat it any different than any other game.
The Navy 6 on 2nd and goal. Gabe Davis in motion, and Milton, play fake, rolls out right.
You know, I think it's important to try to get ahead of these guys.
Rolling out, looking, throws, pass caught.
If you're ahead, they play a different type of game.
Touchdown, Traquan Smith. And the Knights march down the field, opening drive.
They play hard. They got some good players. They know where they're supposed to be and what they're supposed to do. But we got to make sure to not make mistakes.
Set the tone. Let's go. Get it going. Get it going. Let's go. Get it going.
The give Anderson inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown. Otis Anderson scores. He'll look downfield, he'll throw down, intercepted for UCF.
I have a lot of respect for what the Naval Academy is, what they stand for, and how their kids play. You know, they beat people because they play harder than people and they're smarter than people.
Boom! Touchdown!
I want our guys to play harder than them and be smarter.
We just won, baby! Yeah. We come to take over the conference, man. We come to take over the conference, man.